Now then, a very important thing is happening because Tech Up Dave is here. How are you, young man?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very well. Now, we're saying bon voyage to the Biscuit Breakdown. Are we doing that first, or are we doing Cat of the Week first?
We're doing Cat of the Week first.
We're doing Cat of the Week first. Okay, time for Cat of the Week.
It's Cardi B's Cat of the Week.
So who is the Cat of the Week this week, Dave?
Cat of the Week this week has been nominated by cat mum Sharon McDonald Armitage.
Oh, she's great. She's on Twitter. She interacts with me. Yes, I like her.
She's from God's country in Wiltshire. Apparently.
Wiltshire, excellent.
Theatre-loving mum to 3, wife to 1. Loves the UK and animals, and I'm the first person I've ever seen who has hashtag TalkTV in her biog.
Excellent.
Which is genius.
She also has hashtag support armed forces in her biog, which I also completely support. So Milo is her cat there.
Yes.
Tell us about Milo.
Milo. The comment is, here is our big chonky boy Milo.
Right.
He allows us to stay in his house.
Very good of him.
But we have to wait on him constantly. We are his human slaves.
Right, okay.
So when Sharon wrote this,
presumably about 3 years ago.
About 3 years ago.
Yes.
She was in New York at the time, and
yes.
so Milo was at home with the hubster, and the comment was, and I'm missing him. The cat, of course.
Yes, missing the cat. Yes. Well, I hope you had a lovely time in New York, Sharon, which is probably quite a long time ago.
Yes.
We have such a big
distant memory.
A distant memory, because we probably doesn't even remember the trip at all. We have such a queue for Cat of the Week. We do it strictly in order.
Yes.
But people send them in, and that's great. And please keep sending them. But we have quite a list to get through, which is good, and you administer it beautifully as well.
It's an administrative nightmare.
But Milo is great. He is a beautiful cat. Let's look at Milo again here. He's just very lovely.
I love the second photo with the paw out.
Yes, can we see Milo again, please? He's just really, really lovely and very tabby and beautiful.
Milo.
And if you're listening on Talk Radio rather than watching Talk TV, I will tweet this all out at the end. There's a little. I will tag Sharon and make sure that she sees it as well. Although I'm sure she's watching at the moment as well. And there is Milo. He's a beautiful boy, and Sharon is his mum, and he just seems like a very nice cat.
Yes.
There has been a decision. A decision has been made.
Apparently so.
That we had talked about Biscuit Breakdown previously. We didn't do Biscuit Breakdown for a couple of weeks, and then we got messages saying, "Where's Biscuit Breakdown?"
Yeah.
And we've had a long discussion about this. Many meetings, many people sitting in meetings. Many biscuits were consumed. Senior people have said their piece, and we've decided that we're probably not going to do Biscuit Breakdown anymore. However, what we're going to do is say bon voyage to Biscuit Breakdown.
Cardi B's Biscuit Breakdown.
The final crunch.
That was absolutely absurd.
I forgot to tell you I changed the ident, didn't I?
You did change the ident, yes. And you've now got a T-shirt on, which has the Cookie Monster with all the cookies on it.
Exactly.
So you've taken off your offensive shirt, which has flames on it.
Yes.
And now you're talking... Do you know what? Can we play the ident again, please?
It's not that good.
It's brilliant. Can we play it one more time? Go on.
Cardi B's Biscuit Breakdown.
The final crunch.
You are an absurd human being.
I'm getting fired for wrecking.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're getting your contract extended on a doubling of your pay.
Oh, okay.
That will not be honoured, by the way, if any lawyers are listening. Now, I have some biscuits.
Oh,
I know you want to talk about
I want to talk about biscuits.
About biscuits, but I have some biscuits that were given to me by lovely Jason and Alison, Dodson and Alison Dodson, who were my hosts at their beautiful place. They have a B&B called, it's more a sort of lovely sort of hotel called Mini Hotel, called Ravensworth House, is that what it's called? Ravenscourt House, which is...
Would have been good if you could remember.
It would have been really good if I could remember that. I'll Google it in a minute.
Yeah.
But it's in Keswick in Cumbria, and they were brilliant hosts, and they gave me lots of biscuits. It's on the screen. It's Ravensworth House in Keswick in Cumbria. Jason and Alison Dawson, lovely people. They brought me for a really nice walk around one of the lakes as well.
Lovely.
It was lovely, a lovely holiday.
Nice.
So they've given me these biscuits, Bronte biscuits, Great British biscuits. Would you like a fruit shortcake, chocolate chip, or a Viennese whirl?
Oh, it's got to go for chocolate chip, really.
Okay, those are from Jason and Alison, so thank you then. I've also from Cumbria got some, I haven't opened this, probably should open this before now.
It's like come in the post.
No, it didn't come in the post. No, this is gingerbread. So I'm going to have, this is gingerbread handmade in Braithwaite in Cumbria. So that's lovely as well. But we've had, as we open these, there's been a bit of a poll in terms of dunking.
Well, scientific research.
Right.
Scientific research. Scientific research has been done to work out the best biscuit that you can dunk in your tea.
But I mean, Jaffa Cakes aren't a biscuit, and they've won.
I know. Well, you've spoilt the whole chart rundown.
Sorry, with that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the researchers spent a long time. They got 17 of the most popular biscuits in the UK.
There's some gingerbread.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. They got 17 researchers. 17
of the most popular biscuits.
Yes.
And dunked them into water at the average temperature of a cup of tea, which apparently...
Why didn't you just dunk them into tea? I suppose it matters with milk and all that kind of stuff, yeah.
Apparently it's between 70 and 75 degrees centigrade. So you've learnt something this morning.
I have.
And then they basically looked at how long it took before they disintegrated. And apparently the best thing you can dunk in your tea is Jaffa Cake, because it will last for 116 dunks, or 3 minutes 16 seconds.
3 minutes 16 seconds. I mean, that's a lot longer than the other one, isn't it?
Well, the Humble Digestive, which is the one that you would expect to dunk in your tea, will only last 6 dunks and 11.5 seconds.
Right. Okay.
You can try this out at home later.
Yes, indeed. I do want people to. I mean, what about your? I mean, the Hobnob 52 seconds, Rich Tea 39 seconds.
I mean,
I'm not a big dunker, I must say. Although custard creams, where did custard creams come? 47 seconds.
47 seconds. They came in 10th. Yes.
But I mean, Jaffa Cakes are a cake and not a biscuit. Do you know why?
There was a court case.
There was a court case. 1991, this is one of the many things that's in my brain. In 1991, that court case, because McVitie's said, they argued that Jaffa Cakes are cakes because cakes, when they are in air, and not in a biscuit tin, in air go hard, biscuits go soggy. So they were saying Jaffa Cakes are a cake. Why did they want to know Jaffa Cakes were a cake? Why did they want to prove that? Because you don't pay VAT on cakes, but you do pay VAT on biscuits.
Right. It's a bit worrying that you remember all that.
Let's try.
I do love the way you say cake, though. It's
cake. Try the gingerbread. Let me know what you think of the gingerbread. Yeah.
Also this week, more food. We like a good bit of food. This week, the people at Mars who make Celebrations chocolates,
right?
They've made a bit of a life-sized bust of King Charles ready for the coronation.
Wow, okay.
Now, this is easily done. You can try this at home later. You'll need 17 litres of chocolate.
Not even we have that amount of chocolate.
It took them 4 weeks to create this. It weighs 23 kilograms.
Brilliant.
And has the equivalent of 2,875 chocolates in it.
How many calories, though? That's my question.
I hate to think. I mean, we have got some pictures. The epaulets are brilliant. They're adorned with, like, the miniature sweets on it.
Oh, brilliant. Do we have any pictures of this?
And the medals are there as well.
Oh, that's so good.
So they've done a really good job. So, yes.
Excellent.
And apparently they're launching their limited edition coronation tub of Celebrations chocolates.
Well, I think you should bring them in next week.
Well, you won't be here.
Well, I'll be here on Sunday. Next week between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. So there we are. Dave, thank you for
marketing
that.
Genius.
Marketing.
The people at
there's Charles on the screen. There he is, looking very, very, very good. Well,
ready to eat.
As we say, what do you make of the gingerbread from Cumbria? I think it's lovely.
I'm not normally a gingerbread fan.
Well, it's got quite a kick at the end of it, actually. And also, I did try the Bronte ones as well. The Great British Biscuit Baker since 1895. They were delicious as well. So thank you to Jason and Alison Dawson for that. They're at Ravensworth House in Keswick.
Have a Jaffa Cake bar.
Oh, go on,
celebrate the fact that they're the best things to dunk in your tea.
I will eat that in the break. Thank you very much. And as Phil, the weekend editor, says, Bourbon Voyage. Bourbon Voyage. Yeah.
That's why we don't let him in.
There. Can I just say, can I publicly shame Phil? Phil Dave, weekend editor, is the one who killed Biscuit Breakdown. That's management for you. Management.
But I think we should play the ident again.
I think we should play the ident again. Yeah, let's do the ident one more time as the final cheerio.
This is
cheerio. No more biscuits. Okay, the ident again, please.
Cardi P's Biscuit Breakdown.
The final crunch.
Dave, Dave, you're a legend. Thank you for all your biscuits. You can still bring the biscuits in.
I will still bring biscuits.
You're allowed to bring the biscuits in. There's nobody saying that you can't. That was Tech Up Dave in his Cookie Monster t-shirt. This is absurd, but the Biscuit Breakdown is no more, but we will continue to do Cat of the Week. Of course, Phil hasn't killed the cats. Yet. We're going to talk to Adam Rickett and talking about scams, because Adam is an actor who was scammed out of £50,000. We're going to talk to him in just a second here on Talk TV. Karen has been in touch on the most important issue of the day. She says, morning Cardi P, morning Karen. Phil, Dave, the weekend editor, is off my Christmas card list for axing Biscuit Breakdown. I love that segment of your show. Grr, says Karen. Well, there's an applause there from Tech Up Dave behind the glass. He's back pushing the buttons. Karen, don't let me stop you sending in biscuits. We will eat them. We just can't talk about them ever again, because Phil is the Grinch, obviously. Christine says, have you tried Boland's Kimberley biscuits? Delicious, says Christine. I should say Phil's a lovely guy, by the way. I enjoyed Biscuit Breakdown, but sometimes things move on. Nothing ever stays the same in broadcasting or indeed in life, very sadly. But thank you to everybody who's been in touch and made Biscuit Breakdown such a wonderful success. People sending in biscuits as well. And thanks to Jason and Alison as well for those lovely biscuits that they gave me when I was in Cumbria. Now then, accountability is something that we take very seriously here at Talk TV. We talk to politicians, we talk to cabinet ministers, and we're talking to our manager. We've gone right to the top, and Phil Davis here, the weekend editor, who has axed the Biscuit Breakdown. I should say, Phil, you're very welcome to the programme.
Thank you. This is obviously a new definition to right to the top that I wasn't previously aware of.
Right, well, we're going to disagree without being disagreeable here. This is interesting because we have Celine who's been in touch on Twitter saying, well, I shall miss the Biscuit Breakdown, Peter. Thank you, Celine. Would you say to Celine, that's the way it is?
So here's the thing, Celine, okay? We have to take the health and safety of our viewers very seriously.
Yes.
And as a result of it, their diets up and down the country being shattered right now as a result of the Biscuit Breakdown. So we did have to think very carefully about that. And also, the truth is that for as many biscuits that are being eaten off-air, on air, the off-air team don't get a look in.
Oh, how dare you? I always share my biscuits. Just because we don't share them with you, because you're fat enough already. Anyway, Mark says, why, that shirt is so great and on fire. That was Tech Up Dave's shirt with all the flames. And has simply said, why no biscuits?
Yeah, no, it is. I understand where people are coming from when they do ask this, but we do have to think of waistlines up and down the country.
That's right. I mean, biscuits are the biscuits will continue to be eaten just off air. But no, I suppose there's only really one more question I have.
I love the way that people are going to take that seriously now. And think I'm actually being serious about that. But anyway,
you're never serious. We certainly don't take you seriously anyway, Phil.
Very reassuring.
No, I just wondered. I mean, one more question just on the biscuit thing. I mean, why do you hate fun?
Well,
that wasn't fair.
Do you know what? I'm afraid that I just don't have long enough to go into my upbringing.
Goodness, psychological. Well, listen, for one more time, I mean, did you see the Tech Up Dave's super ident that went out, the little promo thing for Biscuit Breakdown?
Dave is wasted talking about biscuits when he does graphics like this.
I think we need to. I think we are saying goodbye to the Biscuit Breakdown, but I think we need to say it one more time. Do you editorially, as the manager, as the weekend editor, mandate us to play this again?
Go on then.
Farewell, Biscuit Breakdown. Let's pay it.
Cardi P's Biscuit Breakdown.
The final crunch.
Cheerio, folks. I'll see you after the break for more. We're going to talk about the coronation in a second.
Have some of that.
I'm off for a bit. No, you can't. You're not getting any of it. I can confirm as well that in the break I put the video of Sharon's cat Milo on my Twitter. It's at Peter Cardwell. So if you're listening on Talk Radio, or maybe you just want to have a look, maybe you saw him on Talk TV, maybe you just want to have another look and see the beauty, the lovely cat that is Milo, you can go to my Twitter at Peter Cardwell. And thanks as always to Tech Up Dave for all his admin, all his behind the scenes work and all his beautiful graphics work, which we saw and heard certainly as well. I'm also going to tweet out the ident, the super ident there for the very last Biscuit Breakdown, which has really got a lot of people getting in touch with us. Mick says, Phil's suit is more offensive than the biscuits. Wow. Didn't miss and hit the wall there. Karen has been in touch. She says, farewell Biscuit Breakdown. I have tears in my eyes, but I think that's more to do with Phil's suit. Poor Phil. I like Phil's suit. It's very nice.